Raypak model P-R406A-EN-C not lighting. Newbie pool owner here, and need a little help. I have already looked at various threads on this, and tried as best I could before asking for help here. Raypak model P-R406A-EN-C natural gas heater. I think it's 400K plus/BTU. Purchased/installed end of last August with new pool. Only used a few times last year before closing pool. This year since pool was opened, no problems with it. All of a sudden, not firing. I have gas, pilot lights. I hear click prior to pilot lighting, but when it's lit, I just hear clicking, clicking, clicking. Error codes were ignition failure. I cleared codes, reset to factory defaults, no visible rust/etc. on burner tubes. Nothing around heater changed in way of wind, etc. Simply just won't fire. I'm pretty mechanical, so if any suggestions, please advise. I guess if any of them I get do not work, I will have to bite the bullet and call a tech. Thanks in advance for all of the knowledge on here.
It sounds to me like you have a stuck gas valve. Try this. When you call for heat and you hear the click. Click, tap the gas valve with a rubber mallet. If the heater then fires up, then you have a stuck gas valve and you should replace it as soon as you can. Be careful not to wallop on it and damage it. Just a couple of taps should do it. If all else is working and you have a good spark and pilot light, just no fire up, then it has to be the gas valve itself.
The clicking I hear is the spark continuously sparking even though I gave a steady on pilot. I'll try the rubber mallet this morning when I get home and let you know what happens.
Okay, great, but if you have electronic ignition, then why do you have a standing pilot? Is your heater a millivolt or electronic heater?
Not standing pilot, pilot lights when I turn up temp setting. I see flame, and hear clicking, while screen says spark. Pilot stays on, but not firing. Sorry for confusion. Manual says it is a Honeywell ED atmospheric pilot if that helps. Went out to heater before to try the rubber mallet suggestion. Nada. Now it shows me this message, no pilot sensed, ignition failure but the pilot is lit, but I get this message. Thoughts?
That message is saying that the pilot assembly is not registering with the circuit board, so I would say that the main board may be failing and that is why it is not telling the gas valve to open and light heater. I would remove the main board and look at it for any burn marks or any signs of failure. From there I would replace the main board. I have found these boards to fail and cause all different types of symptoms. If you see a pilot, then obviously the pilot is good and the board must be bad. One last thing, check the wiring that goes from the pilot assembly to the gas valve and the circuit board and be sure you have no loose connections. You should have, I believe, 24 volts going to the pilot ASI. The pilot plugs directly into a gray box usually mounted to the inside right side of the heater and all connections go from here to their appropriate item. This too could be an issue as it is not sending signal back to board and or gas valve.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit justanswer.com/YTHI.